Hey y'all, my name is Kambria, a singer-songwriter, and you are watching my interview with the promo goddess on pxshmedia.
Life is about learning to grow wherever you are planted.
So I got my start in music. I guess you can say I've been singing my whole life. I started singing when I was 3, but I was kind of shy. So like when I was about 17, I went to a Kendrick Lamar concert and I met him. He told me I was gonna be a star, and that was like, it kind of like pushed me to go ahead and do it. So I did The Voice when I was 18. I made it all the way to the TV part, and they told me no. So it was just, I was like, I gotta do this stuff on my own. I decided to start releasing singles and doing auditions. I've performed at Amherst Night at the Apollo. I did American Idol. So then I just was like, I'm gonna finally put out my album. It took me a few years, not even a few, about 5 years to finally get it all done and get all the right beats and stuff. And I decided to give it all to you guys, so you know. Okay, so I chose the name Wildflower because I don't even like flowers, y'all. But I really, really, really love the sunflower. When I was in college, going through, bouts of depression, losing my grandfather, and dealing with not seeing my family, the sunflower was something that helped me stay afloat and pushed me. And then I learned that wildflowers are literally things that grow anywhere. Their seeds are pushed through and blown through the air, and they can grow in any type of environment. And they're delicate, but they're strong, because you don't know where they come from, but they can come from anything, and they're gonna always be on top. So I decided to name my project that because that's what I identify as. I see myself as a beautiful, delicate, strong flower. People don't expect me to be as strong as I am, but then I come hard and I always remain on top, which is also why I decided to name the first song on the album Wildflower, just because I want to show girls that you can be from any environment. Anything can happen to you, but you can always accomplish your goals and your dreams if you just stay on the right road with tunnel vision. The song that I think that I resonate the most with off the album really is Wildflower. I remember when I wrote that song, I was going through a tough time. Around this time, actually, last year, I just remember sitting in my bed, and this is embarrassing to say, but I was drinking at the time, you know what I'm saying? But that song, it just helped, it put me in the right headspace. It made me snap out of it and be like, girl, do you know who you are? Do you know the people that you can inspire if you just sit and do what God told you that you were supposed to do? So Wildflower is kind of like my story, that song, just to show that sometimes it's going to take you a while to get where you want to be. You might know what you want to do, but it's going to take you a while to finally set it in motion and just do that. So the first lyrics of Wildflower is, life is about learning to grow wherever you are planted. Growing up, when I was a child, I went to almost 12 elementary schools. So change is not something that's new to me. But that part right there, life is about learning to grow wherever you are planted. I went to 12 elementary schools and lived in 3 states. That's a lot for a child under the age of 12. But I always progressed in those types of environments. No matter where I went, I might have been a loner, but I still was cool in the environment that I was in. But life is about learning to grow wherever you are planted. One small seed, traveling, comes from nothing, grows into something. I wouldn't say that I had the richest parents, not even rich. I didn't have rich parents growing up. We struggled, but I don't remember being the type of girl that worried much about things and how much my parents, my money had. I mean, money my parents had. I remember my mom would buy me clogs and t-shirts because that stuff wasn't cool back in the day, but I was happy for it, you know what I'm saying? But then the rest of the lyrics is growing freely. No one can intervene. I'm on my journey. everlasting prosperity. So that part is just saying that throughout my journeys, I have to stay focused. I have to keep good in my heart, because that's everlasting prosperity. So if you're thinking badly about your journey, then it's going to turn out bad. Then we go to the chorus, and I'm just letting y'all know that I'm a wildflower, because I want everybody to view themselves as wildflowers. I'm trying to start a thing with that, because us as women, they view us as being delicate and easy to break. But like the flower that rose from concrete, we can do anything. So on Wildflower, I collaborated with a bunch of people in the city that I felt like are great. Terrence Anderson helped a lot with producing and mixing and mastering it for me, and helping me with just trying to create the songs better. Icon from City Dump, The Bomb. But with features, I worked with Cool Kid, Calvo, Keyston, Bella Girl, and American, all great artists. One of my favorite songs on the album is Tension, simply because that song is a female empowerment song. It was produced by a girl, it was written by me, a girl, and all the features are women. It was so great working with American, especially because I went to college with American. We are in the same fraternity. She's my little. So yes, we are in a fraternity. It's co-ed, boys and girls. But American, she was dope because I just was able to send her the track. She wrote to it and showed up to the studio and killed it. Bella Girl is one of my favorites too. We went to high school together, so it's so amazing to see her growth from when we were teenagers to now. I was able to just send her the track and tell her, like, I just want you to put your little magic on it. And she did exactly what I wanted her to do. The producer, y'all, she's from Germany. So it was just so cool being able to put that song together with all of those women. It's one of my favorites on the track. I kind of want to do a video for that song. Okay, so y'all, Wildflower, I wouldn't say it's geared towards young girls, because, you know, we talk about a bunch of stuff on there. Wildflower is geared towards girls my age and up, especially in your young 20s. It's hard knowing where you belong in the world and knowing where you want to go. So the message I told you earlier, the message for Wildflower is basically growing. Put yourself out there, do what you know that you were made to do. There's nothing that can stop you but yourself. That album also has a lot of love messages, because, you know, us as women, us being in our 20s, sometimes we let those men come along and we just let them just run our whole emotions. Girl, no. Do what you know that you can do. Do what you want to do. Just not even forget everything. Just forget all of that outside stuff and focus on you. Because love, friends, relationships, all that come and just can just take you out of the headspace that you need to be in to accomplish your goals. That's all I want to do with Wildflower, is just showcase growth, and that you can do anything that you want when you put your mind to it. Manifestation. The next project that I'm going to be working on after Wildflower is a virtual stage production called Calidelphia that was directed by DP DeMarco Plays. Calidelphia is a gospel play. It's about violence and gang violence in Philadelphia, which is why it's called Calidelphia. Basically, we are going through and trying to minister to people to get them to stop killing each other in the cities. I play Teresa. She's a young girl who's lost her way. Her mother is trying to get her back. She basically lost her way through depression, and then she has to find her way back by creating a relationship with God. You can get your tickets at demarcoplays.com. You will get to see some great actors such as Claudia Jordan, Marcus Polk from Owisha, Pooch Hall from The Game. We even got Karan Joseph Riley, and y'all, we also got Lily Taylor for the ladies. Thank y'all for tuning in. You can definitely check out my album Wildflower on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Deezer, whatever you might want. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at Kambria Music, which is spelled Kambria Music. Go check out Wildflower. My name is Kambria.